Yes, what's the story? Good morning, how are we? We are in for the pre-workout meal. Pre-push 2 of the week with my client Paudie. Paudie is a long-term client now at this stage. He completed his first photo shoot prep, got absolutely shredded, which was sick. The set of abs this man has is absolutely unreal, and we're meeting up for a session today. He's pretty much kicking off his proper off season now. He had a couple of holidays there during the summer, so we're kind of bridging between them after his photo shoot. So he's getting stuck into the gainer phase here now. He's also started going down the personal trainer route as well, which is absolutely sick to see. It's something he's been chatting about for a very long time. But anyway, I am training in an hour's time. I'm going to get the pre-workout cream of rice into us, 100 gram of cream of rice. We have sweet and salty whey, banana, blueberry, raspberry, peanut butter, 85% dark chocolate then as well, and my cup of tea. And I am taking Ensure with this, so Ensure goes in before that. As a GDA, as I said, my first experience is ever using a GDA with carbohydrates where they're at now with the biggest carb meals of the day. Not every single meal, but the biggest carb meals of the day. And I do have Mr. Joe Gann on the screen here. I brought the monitor back out. I've kind of changed the setup of the room a small little bit. I've got my bike there now. If you were watching yesterday's video, I was running last night. I had a really enjoyable run. I did 3K, just because the shins can't keep up with it. I just need to build up my ability now to run that a little bit more, but I really enjoy it. I really, really enjoy it. Like, I'm not saying I'm ever going to, in the near future, going to be running a marathon or anything, but I just enjoy it, Like, I spent so many months on the bike. It's just enjoyable to do a bit of running, do you know what I mean? And have the energy there and not the fatigue. Like, I've got so much energy built up inside me at the moment to be able to give to training. I'm just still early days and seeing, I suppose, what my body can do. That's what this whole thing that I'm doing right now is about. Not just about building muscle, just like what can the body do. And I'm only touching the surface, I suppose, in what the body can actually do. Do you know, I'm doing easy shit when you look at other fellas and what they're doing. So pre is going in, and then we're going to be in for the second push day of the week. Not sure if I've showed you this, so I'm going to try and take you through a good bit of the session. Sit back, relax. Enjoy your meal if you're having a meal. Enjoy your cardio session if you're doing your cardio. Really enjoying Joe's lead up into his shows of the season, obviously going for his pro card. Lawless physique, and just the way he goes about himself as well. That kind of way. He's just like doing the videos that I do. Like, this video is 50 minutes long. That kind of way. Like, it's going to take me a couple of days to get through it, but just the day-to-day of what it takes and what goes into it. Also, episode 2 of Controlcast is out. Go back on the channel if you want to watch it. Spotify, if you want to listen to that on a long journey or anything like that. This one is for all the boys who are a couple of days out, or maybe a couple of weeks out. Don't worry, stick it out. We got banana there, we got peanut butter there. It's all ahead of you, lads. It's all ahead of you. I'm just going to be the fat boy this winter. You're going to still be in good shape. You're still going to be in good shape. But my God, my appetite is still in that perfect spot, which is really good. But I did wake up this morning. My breathing was kind of like, it was fine, but I was taking a few heavy breaths. And then I took one big one and I kind of felt my chest, and then I could feel a little bit of a cough coming on. As much as the last couple of days I've been saying I don't get sick because I stay on top of all my stuff. I have to get the Expotex out the press, lad. Fuck's sake. I have to leave here again in 10 minutes, which is a good thing. Collect Dan, back to the gym. Into the gym, train, push, get home, so I'm going to get myself in order. This, lads, as well, been using this now probably over a week, the sticky toffee pudding. Very nice, very nice. Just getting the post-workout kind of ready. Making your sludge nicer as well by putting it in the fridge. Like, again, just for me to be able to come home, food is ready. Back to it. Do you know that kind of way? Instead of waiting around, faffing about, waiting for food. So, pre-workout, we are doing one of these samples from ESN. The crank pump, strawberry kiwi flavour, and then intro workout again. Because I'm sweating so much, I'm doing an electrolyte in the gym as well. Again, electrolyte, like, throughout the day, you could do it a couple of times. I do it in the morning, obviously, first thing. I'm doing an intro workout, because it's the only intro I'm using. again, you can just use water, do you know what I mean? Drink your water. But I'm also, you could do post-workout as well. Like if you're in a big slump post-workout, mightn't be a bad idea to get a bit of a hydration formula going in there as well. So sludge again, cream ice again, more than likely post-workout. And then that's pretty much it. Let's fucking get in the gym, lad. We've got 3 big presses today. Big presses. Right, taste test as well. Just so none of you go wasting any money. Taste test. Smells nice. It's nice. Strawberry kiwi, ESN crank pump. If you're looking at buying it, don't be afraid to buy it because it's going to taste shit. It's quite nice. It's quite nice. See that fence there as well? Win the other night, lad. There's no winning. There is no winning. Don't buy timber fencing. Don't waste the money. Right, we are in for push. I thought I'd do a little bit of a walkthrough with you on this while I'm sipping the coffee here, just having a look at the footage. But starting out, line cuff lateral raises. This is one of my favourite laterals, just warming up here. Again, you can just get really good focus, really good tension on the lateral head, the lateral delt. So we warmed up here, and big tip for you as well, lads, you'll see on the left of the screen here now as well, see the plates, right? If you're struggling to move up an actual like weight on the stack, use little 1.25 kilo plates or 2.5 kilo plates to move up the weight on these movements, on the cables, like small movements like this when you're training like shoulders and stuff like that. So 3 sets here to get us started off. This is a very big session, to be completely honest. Like a lot of chest. It's mainly chest focused, just the way the week is laid out. But starting out here on line cuff lateral raise, good progress taken here, which I'll talk to you a little bit about after. But very, very happy. Very, very happy. In then, I like to do a fly before any press. I just feel it's like a safety net in a way, just getting blood into the chest, a really good way to get blood into the chest. I never like going straight into a press. I know some people will favour a press and then a fly like towards the end of the session. I much prefer having a fly in at the start just to get blood into the chest and like ready to then go in and do some heavy pressing. So D-handle fly here. I used to do a cuff fly, you could also do a cuff fly, but just like for ease of like getting into the movement and everything like that, we're sticking with a D-handle fly here in this session, and then other sessions I use the pec deck. So it's just a little bit of a variety, just so we're not using the exact same every single session. So Paudie actually very strong here, very, very strong. Like that's the big thing now, the big driver for us in the gym is just going in there, attacking it and doing stuff that we've never done before. And that's a big tip for you. You just go in there and do stuff you've never done before. On here then to our first press, the flat gym shop. So again with this, I'm just seeing, you know, I'm not the biggest man in terms of exercise mechanics and like exercise layout and session layout. You know, I'm just going in there doing what I feel I like and what kind of feels good for me. So onto the flat gym shop first. Both of us on there. 2 sets here, so 2 big sets. And as I was saying to you, I'm doing more like pressing. I'm doing more exercises from start to finish on every single session than I've ever done before. Especially compared to prep, you know, which we're not even going to talk about now because we're 10 weeks post-prep. We're well into the off-season now. And then into a low incline Smith press. I'm just really enjoying like getting aggressive here on the Smith press, so like moving weight from A to B, you know, and I really enjoy it. Feels really good. So again, on there for 2 sets, top set and a back off set. I'm just looking forward to getting really strong here with my pressing. That's the main thing. So here was our second press, which was an incline, you could say. So we'd like flat, I would call the gym shop, and then like kind of flat to be fair as well. When you have that little arch in your back, like you nearly do turn it into a flat press. And then onto, look at those lats, boys. Look at that width, that thickness, that 90 kilo thickness onto the flat gym Leco standing, which is a very nice press as well. Very, very nice press as well. As I said, didn't have the elbow sleeves here today. I felt this one on the elbows, just like the joints being that little bit tight. But this is just another one where you can just get aggressive. You can just get aggressive with it. So 2 sets here as well. So 6 sets of pressing overall, like 6 big sets. Top set, back offset of every movement, and that's the way I'm going to play it with volume for the majority of the time, is just sticking with a top set and a back offset. If we do go into any phase where we do, you know, add in more volume or anything, then we can. Apologies, the sound is on in this clip. And then we were into the seated machine lateral. Very, very nice machine again here. This is usually at the start of my Monday session, my Monday push day, but we just put it here at the back end because Paudie wants to do it, so I said, let's get on there. And then just finished off then with a tricep push down, because I did do a good bit of arms on Tuesday, I'm pretty sure. And again, just tricep push down, you can't go wrong. Big long rope, I would say, just stay away as much as you can from like the small singular ropes. If you can get one big long rope or two small ropes together, just so you get better range and get the most out of the triceps. So with triceps as well, I do a range every week of overhead stuff, and there's a new one that I do want to try out. I saw on Mike's story, and I do push downs. Paudie, thank you for that, my man. Lads, you want to build muscle this winter, I tell you, we're going to give you the blueprint. I'm going to give you the blueprint. That was a good session. Oh my God. Some big numbers moved there again today, which I'm very happy with. Like from start to finish, the chest it was like Tuesday session when I was finished up after, absolutely rattled. Like in the line cuff to start, threw that up by an extra 1.25 kilo. Fair enough in the first set, and then an extra 3.75 kilo in the second set. D-handle fly, extra 15 kilo in the top set. Did 3 sets of that onto the flat gym shop. Up 10 kilo, down a rep. Incline Smith, up 3 reps in the top set, up 3 reps in the back off. Flat gym leco then after. Back off, I dropped 2 reps, to be fair. I can feel it in the elbows, not having the elbow sleeves, I'll tell you that much. And then up 3 reps in the back off. And then finished on the seated lateral that I usually do at the start of Monday's push day, and then tricep push down to finish. I'm absolutely rattled. Only working off 1 coffee as well, so that will be going in pretty soon to get me back in action, to get back to work, I'll tell you that much. But like I said, that's how muscle is going to be built, is going in, doing stuff that you have never done before. Simple as. Didn't have this intro workout, just drank water because I hadn't it made, so I'm going to be having that now post-workout as well. So I just like broke up, lad. My God. Get post-workout in, get showered, get back to work. I also think I will have cardio on the menu this evening, and that 3k run last night was nice. I would like to be able to do more. I have in my head I want to be able to do a 5k. I haven't done a 5k since that 5k I did, the first ever run that I properly did. Obviously it was the 5k out in Marbella, so I want to get a 5k under my belt now again soon, but we've legs obviously again tomorrow. And then upper with Jay on Saturday. Christ. Oh my God. Lads, look at that. Delicious. And that's where I want to end the video on, and especially for anyone who is probably coming towards the back end of prep and, you know, thinking about what food is going to be like post prep and everything, because I was over there making the meal, putting the sludge on, and I was thinking to myself of a video. I remember saying it exactly. I think it was when Keen and Vicky were staying here earlier on this year, I think Vicky was asking me, you know, what food do I want post prep. I was unboxing a thing of protein. All I was saying was I just want like a big sludge. And here we are now, you know what I mean? Probably 3 months later, here we are, finally. I have a big sludge. I've got a big bowl of cream rice. I've got my fruit. I've got big meals going in, you know, and that has just from being patient, you know. If I came in here now and I was pissing about, and for the lads coming into, you know, that window now of reverse and post-show, just that little tip for you is like, you're probably thinking the exact same as me. You know, the portions that you're eating, you know, nothing's obviously going to satisfy you. Nothing is going to fill you. But it is what it is. You know, that's the food you need to eat. And you're probably thinking the exact same. I just want like a big portion of rice or a big feed of oats or whatever the case may be. And I was the exact same. But just stick it out. And like I was saying there, we're finally here now. And I knew I'd finally get to that point. But the only way I've gotten to that point is like by not pissing about in the middle. You know, like the 20 plus kilos that I've gained, I think we've held it relatively well. like we've gained a lot of weight, like a significant amount of weight. But I think a lot of that will be like regaining some lost muscle, obviously just like the filling back up of the sucked down look that we've had, and hopefully some maybe new muscle mass there as well. You know, doing stuff to simply break it down, doing stuff in the gym I've never done before. I'm eating more food than I've ever done before. Just rinse and repeating that. My sleep is in a really good spot. I'm moving a lot, to be fair. Like my activity is very high, which is what I enjoy. Like I would much rather have high activity now that I have a lot more energy, and have high food than have lower food and lower activity. I just feel better off doing that, you know, and we're just going to see what outcome we get from that really. But very good push day wrapped up with my man Paudie. For him now, it's just a case of like that. He's training out of a new gym in college or outside college. New routine with work and everything, and it's just a case of locking in, you know, and getting aggressive here so he can see the improvements himself over the next couple of months with his off season. So when we cut back down, you know, for a summer holiday next year, he'll probably, you know, who knows, go on to compete then maybe at some point. It's just a case of locking in there now, and like he was saying, just as much as me, he needed that session there now today, and that's going to be a big thing. So lots more to come, lots more in-depth sessions. That session there was just to show you what our training was like. I will do some more mic'd up sessions now as we go along to take you through the sessions, but that's what it looked like. A lot of pressing, heavy pressing. Like that's more just volume than I've ever done before. Like there's 3 big presses on that push day, but my capabilities and my ability to do more and more at the moment is just getting more and more each week. We just want to run it for as long as we can. I'm really, really enjoying it. It's a dirty, dirty winter's day, but that's what we're here for. I'm going to get this into me. I'm going to get back to work. Hope you enjoyed the video. Not too sure how long it is. Not too sure how much of the training is in there for you. But I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. As I said, if you're finishing up a diet, wherever the case may be, stick it out. Stick it out. And you will too be at this point. And you'll have a very, very nice winter ahead of you. A very, very nice off-season ahead of you. And I'm really looking forward to the rest of this off-season. It's very early days yet. It's very early days yet. Drop the video a like. Comment down below anything you do want to see in particular. Subscribe if you haven't already, lad. Support the channel. I'm coming back on here on a mission to bring you as much information, to bring you as much on here now as I can. We'll see you tomorrow. It's so pretty, I don't even want to like tuck into the first bite. Oh, that's sludge as well. Cheers, fellas. Oh.